Welcome again to another What You Should Know episode. Today we're going to talk about something that many have had questions about, and that's mezzanine debt. It's debt because of the fact that you have to pay the money back and there's an interest rate associated with it. But I like to refer to mezzanine debt as a very inexpensive form of equity. Let me explain. Generally, when you put equity into a project, there's a return to that equity investor, and sometimes that return is up to 70% of the profit, even 100% of the profit, depending on how you structure the equity. But mezzanine debt is different. Mezzanine is different from senior debt in the capital stack. It sits on top of the senior debt, kind of like a bridge between the equity and the senior debt. Now, let me give you an example. Let's suppose we had $1 million project, and in order to do this project, you need $1 million, right? But your bank is only going to loan you 60% loan to value. So the maximum loan that you're going to get from the bank is $600,000. But you only have 20% of the total capital that's required of the $1 million. So your contribution is 20%. So your contribution is $200,000. The bank's contribution is $600,000, but there's a gap. There's a gap of $200,000. You can't raise the equity. You don't have the money, and the bank's not going to lend you any more money. So how do you fill that gap? Well, mezzanine debt is an excellent way of filling that gap. But unlike equity, the cost of the mezzanine debt is much lower. Recall that we said that on equity, sometimes you can pay as much as 70 to 100% of the profits to that equity investor. Well, with regards to mezzanine debt, it's priced higher than the senior debt, but it's usually between 9 to 14%, a lot cheaper than equity. So mezzanine debt is what you should know.